Weird lenses. Part 9. This is the Canon FD 20mm 2.8 S.S.C lens, and it looks like this. Okay, so part 9. I'm still out in the wilderness. Rob has roped me into doing these outside. Normally I do this from the comfort of my home, but this is part 9, third, final one of these three. This 20mm is one of my favourite of my FD set, and I'm growing that collection constantly. I have some really, really special versions of that set, but I'm continuing with the 20mm theme for this set of three videos anyway. It's an absolutely beautiful lens. Again, it has that same quirk with vintage glass where you get more flaring and you get more mystifying, more character when it's wide open, and as soon as you start to stop it down, you start to get a little bit more contrast back in the image, and some of that flaring tends to, tone down just a little bit. FDs are one of the most popular and most sought after lenses in the vintage sort of world. You have the Jenners, you have the Soviets, and then you have the FDs. There are more, and there are a lot that people really love. But in terms of immediate popularity for price as well, they are pretty good bang for your buck. This wasn't particularly cheap. There are cheaper versions of this and similar lenses. This one's kind of special to me. Actually came with the original hood from Canon, which it's kind of silly expensive. Hey, buddy. Hey, man. How you doing? I'm also out here with Buddy. He's a lovely boy. Can you see him on the camera? For anyone who doesn't know, there is a dog here. Rob, tilt the camera. Oh, I have a camera operator for this. This is great. Look at him. He's a good boy. Okay, back to your regular programming. Yeah, so this version is a breech lock, which is similar to the FL, but this is actually an FD mount, so it is the second iteration of those lenses. It's in spectacular condition, and the S.S.C is the coating that it comes with, and that is the higher quality coating of the series. So you can get the SC, or you can get the ones that are, I don't even know what coating they have, but they're an unmarked, and it doesn't explicitly say on the lens what the coating is. It does help with some of the flaring and controls some of the characteristics of the lens that you'd actually like. But that does mean you can use it in more scenarios where you might not want all of the characteristics of a vintage lens, so you can control that a little bit. There's loads of things you can do, like use a matte box or use other filtration, but absolutely lovely lens, and it's particularly beautiful. Yeah, I've got a bit of a soft spot for it. Do I need to say anything else? This is quite an early serial number, 22k. That's not bad. Yeah. Anyway, that's part 9 done, so there's plenty more to come because I have friends with weird lenses.